Do you need to highlight or custom format your data based on some specific criteria? Well, this is what exactly conditional formatting is used for. Today we are going to learn use of conditional formatting in Google Sheets. By end of this tutorial, you will be comfortable using conditional formatting to highlight or custom format your data based on your own criteria. So let's get started. Here we have the sample dataset that we are going to discuss in today's tutorial. This dataset is actually the sales data of a company that contains invoice number, customer name, product sold, units sold, sales date, sales value, and status of payment of this invoice if the payment has been received or no. If the payment is received, status is true. If the payment is not received, status is false. As a starting point from where we should start conditional formatting or how we should initiate conditional formatting, there are two ways to initiate conditional formatting. The first way is simply right click on any cell, go to the last option view more cell actions, and you will find there the conditional formatting. The second way is simply go to format tab. Under format tab you will find conditional formatting. Once we click on conditional formatting, you will notice that on the right side we have conditional format rules window. In conditional format rules window, we have everything that we need to format or to apply conditional formatting on our data. Here we have area where we can select the range on which we want to apply conditional formatting. Here we have the rules or the criteria. We have a list of criteria that Google Sheet provides. We also have option where we can create our own criteria. We have the formatting style. Google Sheet provide by default some formatting style. We can also create our own formatting style. So as a starting point, let's say we take example that for this range or for this column, we want to highlight the cells in which we have status of payment true. What we will do? From where we will start? We will simply go to the apply to range. We will click on this icon. Once we click on this icon, you will see that select a data range window appears. We simply need to select the range on which we want to apply conditional formatting. I will select this range on which we want to apply conditional formatting. Range is updated. I will go for OK, and you can see range is updated here. Now we need to select format rules or criteria. I will click on this small arrow and you will see a list of the format rules or criteria appears. From this list, I need to select the most suitable criteria that I want to apply here. As I want to apply based on criteria that if any cell has text true, I believe that this is the most suitable criteria or format rules. Text is exactly. I will select this. I will put here text should be exactly true. Then I want to format my cell. So how I want to format, you can see by default this formatting style is selected. Let's say I want to choose this style yellow color. I want to highlight cell in yellow color if cell has text true. I will select this. I will go for done, and you can see I have been used conditional formatting to format the cells in which I have text true. Now let's say I want to highlight or I want to format the cells that have text false in order to make it more prominent and make it more easy to follow the customers that have not paid us yet. So what I will do, I will add here a new rule because now I need to create a new rule. I will click here add another rule. Same steps, I will click on this icon. I will select the range on which I want to apply the conditional formatting. I will select this full column. I will go for OK. Range is updated. I will select the criteria or format rules. Text is exactly. I will put here if text in the cell is false, then I want to format. How I want to format? Let's say I want to format in red color. I will select this. I will go for done. And here we go. Wherever I have text false, you can see the cell is formatted in red color. So I have been custom formatted these cells based on my custom criteria. Now let's say I want to apply custom formatting on this column. I will just simply go to add another rule. I will select the range. I will click on this icon. I will select the range because I want to apply conditional formatting on this range. I will select this range. I will go for OK. The range is updated. But now this time, how I want to format? I want to format highest values in different color, lowest values in different color, and the values that lies between highest and lowest colors, I want to format in different color. What I will do this time, I will go to color scale where we want to highlight different things in different colors. Now you can see by default this formatting or this color scale is selected. You can understand this color scale from these 3 points. You can see the minimum value white color formatting. Maximum value is formatted in dark green color. The values that lies between or the midpoints, you can see the light green color. You can also understand this color scale from the range where this color scale or this formatting has been applied. For example, 4500, you can see 4200, 4500. These are the maximum values in this range, and these cells are filled with dark green color. And where you can see the lowest values, for example, 1500, 1600, there is no formatting, or we can say formatting in white color. Where we have values that lies between maximum and minimum, you can see 2000, 2200. These values are filled with light green color. We can also change this color scale. For example, we can manually change, or we can select from the default color scale that Google Sheet provides. For example, you can see this we choose, and you will notice that minimum values red color, maximum values dark green color. The values that lies between maximum and minimum, there is no filling, or we can say white color. We can also change manually. For example, if we want to highlight or we want to fill color for minimum values, maybe yellow color, and you will notice wherever we have bright yellow color, so that's mean values are the minimum. Where we have dark green color, that's mean the values are the maximum. Where we have color between yellow and green, meaning the light green color, thus mean these values lies between maximum values and the minimum values. Let's say I want to remove this formatting. I don't need this formatting anymore. What I will do, I will simply delete. I will select the cell from which I want to remove the formatting, and you will see the formatting that I used or conditional formatting that I used will appear here. I simply will delete. Let's say I want to edit. I will simply click on this, and then I can format whatever I want. Let's say I don't want to format, I want to simply delete. I will click on this icon, remove rule. Now let's discuss another example in which we will be using our own custom criteria. Let's say we don't find our required criteria in default criteria list of Google Sheets. Then how we can create our own criteria? For this, I will click on add another rule because we are going to create another rule for formatting our cells. Add another rule. I will simply select the range. Let's say this time I will select my full data table. I will go for OK. Data range is updated. I will go format rules. Let's say I don't find from this list my required criteria. I will go to the custom formula. Here I will add custom formula, or I will create my own criteria. I will add equal sign. I will select this first cell, that is H1. I will use dollar sign to lock the column H, and I will use H2, that is the row number, equal sign. This formula is if H2 is equal to false. This is our custom criteria. In case here we have in the cell, here we have false, then we want to format the full row. How we want to format? Let's say I want to format, I will use my custom format. Here I have used my custom criteria. Here I will create my own formatting. Let's say I want to highlight in red color. I want to bold the text. I will go for OK. Now you can see wherever we have false in the cell, the full row is highlighted. You also need to understand that conditional formatting is dynamic. For example, if let's say we follow this customer and this customer has paid us, now we have changed status true because we have received payment. Once we will add a true, press enter, and you will see immediately the highlighted formatting is removed because conditional formatting is dynamic. Let's say one of my colleagues says actually this customer has not paid, so this is wrong. We need to add here false, because this customer, we need to follow this customer because this customer has not yet paid us. I will add here, I will say okay, I can add here false. I will enter and you will see immediately the full row has been highlighted. So now we know these highlighted rows are the customers or invoices for which we need to follow to get the payment. This is the way how we can use conditional formatting to custom format or custom highlight our data based on our own custom criteria. So friends, that's all for today. I hope you have learned a lot from this tutorial. If you have any concerns, if you have any comments, please don't forget to mention in comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.